Most of us move through life at full speed, from one task to the next, one worry to another, one distraction to the next. And in all that noise, we often miss something subtle but powerful. Life speaks in patterns. You just have to pause long enough to hear it. The Gita teaches us awareness, not just of what we do, but of how we move through experiences. When the same kind of situation repeats, when the same emotions arise again and again, when the same type of challenge shows up in different forms, life is not punishing you. It is trying to teach you something. Patterns are not accidents, they are invitations to become conscious. Maybe you notice you feel drained around certain people. Maybe you keep overgiving and end up exhausted. Maybe you avoid listening to your own needs until you are overwhelmed. These repeating experiences are life quietly saying, "Look here, this is where growth is waiting." But to hear this message, you need to pause. Not a dramatic pause, just a small moment of stillness, and a moment to step back and ask, what keeps repeating in my life? What is this pattern showing me about myself? The Gita reminds us that wisdom doesn't come from constant action alone, it comes from reflection, from observing your own tendencies with honesty, not harshness. And here's something important: do not hand over your inner life to the behavior of others. When you become aware of patterns, you stop blaming people or circumstances for everything you feel. You begin to take responsibility of how you respond. This is not about self criticism, it is about self awareness. When you listen to patterns, you gain choice. You realize you don't have to repeat the same reactions. You can pause before responding. You can choose a different direction, even in small ways. Life becomes less chaotic when you start noticing its rhythm. The lessons become gentler, the noise becomes softer, and your inner world becomes steadier. So today, take a tiny pause, not to judge your life, but to listen to it. Because life is always speaking in patterns, in feelings, in repeated moments. When you pause long enough to hear it, you begin to move through life with more clarity and a little more peace.